Alright. Hey. It's about time we start the stream, I think. It's about that time. It is about that time. Hey, it's me. It's me, Rad. And today we are going to be going over Kingdom Hearts 358 by 2 days, the cutscene compilation movie type thing that is for this game that not a lot of people played. With good reason, because it's like, as far as I'm concerned, it's not very good. It's kind of not very good. It's weird that it's like referred to as a game in this collection, but it's not.
Pitiful Heartless, mindlessly collecting hearts. The rage of the Keyblade releases those hearts. They gather in darkness, masterless and free, until they weave together to make Kingdom Hearts. And when that time comes, we can truly, finally exist.
So this, I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't, like, talk over this, unfortunately. But, this game is, very much about Roxas, his friendship with Axel, and his friendship with another character who we will also get into very soon. This other character is pretty important, I guess you could say. I'm gonna actually turn it down just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. The character in question is very important because, they are related very clearly to another one in a very specific way we'll get into very soon. It's interesting, how, like, certain, wait, is Xaldin one of the characters that's back in Kingdom Hearts 3? I don't know. I hope so. I don't think he is, but I hope so. Mostly because he's another one of the characters that, got fucking nothing in terms of, like, character development at all. Granted, I guess some of it could have come from this one, but, honestly, I forget large chunks of this game, and a lot of it was, like, not really explained too well. Also, we're getting breakdowns on all the characters, with cutscenes from Kingdom Hearts 2, which is like, hey, why was this in the lineup before Kingdom Hearts 2? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to the people that are new to this series, that are getting into it via this collection, via the previous collections? Why would you do that? That's a dumb thing to do, and yet they did it anyways. It's kind of really frustrating that they decided to go along those lines. Because this game is very much not supposed to be ingested before Kingdom Hearts 2. It explicitly has spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 2 in it, like, all over the place. It has them for it right fucking here. Right here, there are spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 2 right here. For this character that otherwise we wouldn't know at all. I don't get it. I don't get why they did it the way that they did. I think that the idea is that they wanted to introduce the organization members before you got to see them in 2, because then you would have some context for the stuff that happens in 2, but fuck that, that's dumb. Why would you do that? You put these games out in this order for a reason. Whether that reason was 100% great in retrospect, that doesn't mean anything. This game has massive spoilers in it. Like, strangely enough, Kingdom Hearts 2 has massive spoilers about itself in the start of it. Well, I mean Final Mix specifically, it has massive spoilers in it in regards to what is already in the game, but I don't know. Anyways, I hope that was enough talking over that to not get me into any trouble. Let's turn up the volume again. Oh, good. Oh, good. I lost a lot of frames from that. Sick.
You're early.
No, you're just late. Today makes 255.
What's that about?
It's been that many days since I first joined the organization. Man, time flies.
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
Yeah. Have to hang on to something, right? It's not like I have memories from before the organization. Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right. That first week, you could barely form a sentence. But come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red. You see, light is made up of lots of colors. And out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
Like I asked, know-it-all.
I feel like, even though canned laughter is still a bit of an awkward thing, I feel like
Seriously, where is she?
character interactions, specifically of the interactions between main characters in Kingdom Hearts, are always so charming and genuine.
The destiny that is about to unfold actually started when we first met, on the 7th day after I came here.
Let's go way back in time. Way back in time. Way back in time. There you go. God, that scene looks so much like
Good
Shibuya
tidings,
at
friends.
the forefront
Today
of it.
is a momentous day. I am pleased to announce that a new comrade has been chosen to wear the coat.
This is probably only gonna be a short amount of time anyways, for the most part.
Number 14.
This, movie
Let
complex
us all
is
welcome one of the Keyblades chosen.
For the 7 days since my arrival, the name Roxas and the number 13 were all I had. Who the people around me were, what they wanted, or what they were trying to do, I had no idea.
Teach him well, Axel.
Don't worry. I'll be sure he makes the grade. Roxas, let's go. What's wrong? You worried about the new kid?
I will give them this.
What was that name again?
Cutscenes upscaled
Number
pretty
14.
Nicely, regardless
Shield.
of being on
Right. I knew that.
Nintendo DS
Shield.
technology at the time.
Got it memorized, Roxas?
Yeah.
Though,
Yeah?
pretty sure they did have
How about
to
my
remake
name, then?
most of the cutscenes using
Axel.
the PS2
And how
models,
about
but
our
some of
boss's
it-
name, huh?
Some of it was
Xemnas.
like
No
assets
way you're
that
gonna
were
forget
only
his
in this.
name,
Also,
right?
I'm gonna sneeze.
Let's go.
Ah, Jesus. Jesus Christ. I try not to sneeze on camera or on stream, but hey, that wasn't. Oh no, that went too fast, and I was too busy talking. I
The
wasn't
icing
thinking
on
that
the
it
cake.
would auto go on its own. Sick, sick, sick. I wish it didn't do that.
You remember what this ice cream is called?
It's,
Sea salt ice cream. I already told
Good
you
to
before.
know, though. Good
Get
to
it
know that I'm gonna
memorized.
have to talk sort of
It's
fast.
salty. but sweet.
I
Roxas,
don't know why I
you
have
said the same exact thing the
this
other
in
day.
my hand. I
I
have
don't
no
remember.
reason to have
So
my
what has it
controller
been?
in my hand
A week
for
since
this.
you joined the organization?
None whatsoever, actually.
I guess it has.
You guess it has. Come on, you must remember that much.
I don't think it's possible for Axel to
Well.
say thank you.
Here you are, finally out in the field working for the organization, right?
For the organization.
You might even say that today is where it all really begins for you.
Sorta.
Where it all begins. As a member of the organization, I'll be receiving missions every day. But I'm still not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do.
Roxas learned of the Heartless during his mission. He did it. Marluxia, who accompanied Roxas on his mission, explained how hearts appear when a Heartless is defeated. He also explained that the organization seeks to collect hearts released... seeks to collect released hearts to complete Kingdom Hearts, and then Roxas, as a Keyblade wielder, is the only one capable of completing this mission.
The organization
Still
defeats
goes
the Heartless
way
in
too
order to collect
fast.
hearts. And complete Kingdom Hearts. But I don't know what that is, or what it does. I don't even know what a heart is.
All I wish is that it just didn't go on its own, is all. Organization members seek to become whole by assimilating with Kingdom Hearts. Zexion explains how nobodies lack hearts and are therefore incomplete and desire ones of their own.
Nobodies don't
Though
exist.
again, sort of a lie.
We in the organization were born without hearts.
Like,
So,
sort of just a
if we
big
don't
lie,
have
but
hearts,
also not. But also
Does
sort
that
of
mean
a
we
big
don't
lie.
exist?
Larxene, who accompanied Roxas on his mission, you'll see that a lot, seems displeased with him for being a Keyblade wielder. She instructed Roxas on how to fight without using the Keyblade. By training without the Keyblade, Roxas once again realized its efficiency, but the question of why he alone can wield it deepens. It is less so that Larxene is mad
The Keyblade
that
releases hearts.
Roxas can use a Keyblade,
So
and more
why
so
am I the
because
only one who
Roxas is
can
a
wield
child.
such a thing?
I don't know why, but
I'm learning
Larxene
all these
fucking
things, but
hates kids.
There's so much more that I don't get.
can't fucking stand kids whatsoever. While carrying out a reconnaissance mission together, Vex informed Roxas that there are other worlds, and one must be aware of each world's own unique rules and features. Ugh.
Back and forth, to and from the same places
Basically,
every day.
this is all
Sometimes
like
we go to
lead-up
other
and
places
stuff
on
that
real
happens
missions,
in like tutorial levels.
But we can't cross the walls that divide the worlds.
And getting
That's why
used
we
to
create our own
knowing
paths in the
other
darkness.
organization members.
Or so they say.
It goes on for a pretty long time. As you see here, we're on day 13 now. Been like 7 missions since. Lexius extorts Roxas to rely only on his own strength during missions. Roxas had simply followed the organization's orders up to this point, but he began to realize that his ability to wield the Keyblade, Lexius informs Roxas that he is a vital piece of organization.
There are nice guys and not so nice guys in the organization. But everyone's working together to complete Kingdom Hearts. There's lots I don't know, but I do know I have to keep fighting in the darkness, so I can be whole.
No, I appear not to have any control whether it auto goes or not. Yeah.
Who are they?
Lexius is not
Probably
a
just
good
some kids who
looker,
live
is
here.
he? His face is like...
So does
His
everybody
face is
act
like
that
his
way?
element. He's
What do you
kind of
mean?
got a rock face.
Like running around chasing each other.
It's all really
Making all that
sharp
noise.
edges all over
Well,
the
yeah.
place.
If they have hearts, I suppose that's what they do.
Hearts.
Come on, let's get some ice cream.
Why?
Why? Well, because we're friends.
Friends.
Friends eat ice cream together and talk and laugh about the stupidest things. Like those kids we just saw. Come on, let's go.
God. Who is blowing up my phone right now?
Hey,
It's Blake.
Roxas. After your next mission, let's meet up for ice cream again. No fun just going back and forth between the castle and work, right?
Yeah, right. We're friends, huh?
Oh shit. Roxas executed his mission without much thoughts. But Marluxia's there. But Marluxia's there. He has to have.
I'm gonna miss this ice cream thing we do.
Huh?
Gonna be away for a while. Starting tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah,
I
Axel
can
has
fill
to
you
go
in
off
since
and
we're
kill
friends.
some people.
I'm gonna be at Castle Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion?
The organization's got a second castle in the world between worlds. It's called Castle Oblivion. Got it memorized?
I wish somebody told me these things.
Well, I gotta head back and get ready. Nothing but fun, fun, fun.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. He did it.
Axel, I have a message from Lord Xemnas. Among the members assigned to Castle Oblivion, there are traitors. Find them and dispose of them.
I trust that really came from Lord Xemnas himself.
Hey, Axel?
Demyx
If you're
is over
looking
there
for
chilling.
Axel, he's gone.
What do I do with this?
Roxas received orders to carry out a mission with Xeon. Xeon, hooded and hiding any facial expression, spoke not a word throughout the mission. I wouldn't say that this is an OT3.
This place
all.
is so much nicer. Without the loudmouths.
For a lot of reasons. But
Those bossy coworkers
Like-
sent to Castle Oblivion.
it's definitely a good friendship.
Well, I suppose it's too bad you and Poppet didn't get to spend a little more quality time with him.
Poppet?
I'm talking about Xion, kiddo.
Kiddo?
Roxas, get to work.
I've got some
Yeah,
place to
isn't
be
it
again today.
Demyx? Been
So go on
fucking
ahead without
saying it
me.
wrong this whole time.
R-
Mostly because
Roxas.
it's
Huh? Xion?
just a weird,
Roxas is your
just a
name.
weird word.
Yeah.
At that point, that's just a friendship, yeah.
Roxas. Huh.
Roxas.
I get what you mean, but typically I wouldn't really consider using OT3
Best of luck today.
for that.
Yeah. Let's go. Wow,
My itches.
Xion, I didn't know you could use the Keyblade.
You
My
know?
itches in the fucking way.
Neither did
where,
I.
like that one post of like, why the fuck does fucking scratching your eye feel so goddamn good?
You earned the icing on the cake.
Huh?
Come on, I'll show you.
This is such a great spot. How'd you find it?
Here you go. Sea salt ice cream. Come on, try it.
It's sweet. And salty.
It's good,
Human
right?
body's weird.
Axel and I, we meet here for ice cream after work. This flavor is Axel's favorite.
Sounds like it's yours, too.
Yeah. Axel brought me here to eat ice cream on my first day with the organization. And then, after my first mission, he got me ice cream again, said it was icing on the cake.
Like you just did for me.
Yeah.
You guys
I've
must
always
be
had
really
like
close.
Well, Axel and I are friends.
like mind
Friends.
idea of
Do you
what
think that I could
sea
be a
salt
friend?
ice cream must taste like.
When Axel gets back, we'll all have
'Cause I've
ice
never
cream
had it.
together.
Like,
Okay.
at least not the way that this is, like they have it here. Well, yeah, no, don't use the things. Don't use, fucking
Is it true then?
ears.
About Castle
like the
Oblivion?
things in your ear. Don't
That's
do
none of your
that.
concern.
And Axel?
Gone. He may have disappeared.
Don't use
for
like
good.
cotton
What?
swabs in your ear. Don't do that. That's bad. That's bad to do. Yeah, Q-tips. That's what I was trying to say. Don't do that. That's bad to do.
Hey, what happens when Heartless are destroyed?
The hearts remain. And then, those hearts gather
Fucking
together to form the
Sigmar
great
again.
Kingdom Hearts.
Then, can you tell me what remains if a nobody is destroyed?
What's there to leave behind? We're not even supposed to be in the first place.
And the members at Castle Oblivion, where'd they go?
Nothing's left of them.
In which case, I'll never see them again?
That's right. You coming?
No, he sounds the same.
Oh, yeah.
He's not as boisterous at this point. Like in this
What's
scene.
happening?
Like usually he's really over the top and like announcing pretty much everything that he's saying, but here he's more chilled out. It's the same voice actor. It's just he's not being super boisterous at the moment.
I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you.
Who are you?
I'm what's left. Or maybe I'm all there ever was.
I meant your name.
My name is of no importance. What about you? Do you remember your true name?
My true name is...
You have been with us for 6 days now. The time has come.
So yeah, just kind of sit on that for a bit, I guess. This...
Will he wake from this?
I am told Roxas will return, provided the hero is stripped of all his memories.
A lot of characters are very triangular.
Then I suppose much hinges on
especially
Castle
in
Oblivion.
Organization. Fucking...
Shion has
Hoodies.
gained power over
Those
the
shits are
Keyblade,
tight.
just as we
At
intended.
least around the middle.
She can fill Roxas's shoes for the time being.
They motherfucking hug your waist.
I went to a new world today, Roxas. I couldn't believe how beautiful it was. I hope that you can join me next time. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Roxas.
Here, have a bunch of shells. Then that happened.
I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
Yeah, everyone... A lot of people fucking died.
Roxas?
Shion. What
Oh yeah, I
happened
forgot
to
that,
me?
like,
You were sleeping
her
for a
name
long
is
time.
pronounced Shion.
Sayek said there was no telling when you might wake up.
Which I guess was a hint at a thing?
But I'm glad you did.
I
kind
guess.
of feel like a zombie, though.
I guess.
I brought you this.
Huh?
It's a seashell.
Because
I've been
she
picking one
played.
up on every mission. Hold it up to your ear.
The whereabouts of the members who were sent to Castle Oblivion were still unknown because they're dead. Roxas received a solo mission. He went to Agrabah for a bit. Went to oh, no, not really. Roxas carried out his daily missions alone for like a long time. And he did technically go to Agrabah again. Look at those weirdo soldier heartless. They look weird and naked. You do that for a pretty long time.
Hey, Roxas. It's been a while. What's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Axel. I heard everyone at Castle Oblivion was annihilated.
Not me. I'm tough.
You had me worried.
Worry? We nobodies don't have the hearts to worry, you know?
It's not true.
I'll go buy us some ice cream.
It's
I
like
gotta
that's
check in with the boss.
blatantly not true, you big
He's gonna let me
dummies.
have it.
You haven't reported back yet?
No.
Why'd you come here?
I guess I just needed a little time to sort out my feelings, you know?
I thought you didn't have a heart.
So, before we move on, I just want to bring up something. Ah, shit, I bumped my mic again. I want to bring up something. Something of importance that I've brought up in other playthroughs up until now, but I feel like it's something that is worth bringing up once again. Nobody's were told at the start that they do not have hearts. And technically, they don't. Especially not when they're really just starting out and everything. The thing about it is that they absolutely do, because they have emotions. They just do. They just do have emotions, and their personalities are not any different from how they are when they're not nobodies, especially in the case of Axel / Lee. It's one of the plot points that I think that Nomura thought was really deep, but because he couldn't just have a bunch of characters that literally never emoted because he wanted them to be characters that you felt for, he gave them emotions anyways. but it breaks down pretty much everything that has to do with the nobodies and their so-called lack of emotions and the lack of existence at all. A lot of it can be taken as people who were probably more smart than they should be, or less smart than they should be in this case, saying things and them themselves just kind of believing it, and then because in this case it was Ansem the Wise, a quote-unquote scientist, everybody just kind of believed him. It's big ridiculous. And I think in this case it can be easily said that they were lied to about their emotions, because all of them very clearly show that they have emotions. I'm not for the whole they're faking their emotions because that's what they're trying to get back, and it's like a hollow kind of thing where they don't actually feel it, like something feels off. Like, I can get that, because if something feels off about it, then that's why they would want something else. But I feel like, for the most part, they're being lied to. That's kind of the deal with this, because every single time any of them have an emotion, somebody is like, we don't have emotions, dummy! Why the fuck you having an emotion? And it's because fucking I have an emotion, goddamn! Let me live! That's the reason why. Back to it.
Your ice cream's melting. Eat up.
Oh. You know, I started inviting Shion up here while you were gone.
Shion?
I made her a promise. The three of us could have ice cream when you got back. Shion. She's my friend too.
Yeah, that's absolutely the thing, in a way, is that, like... Oh, hold on. No, we're good. They're getting...
Why didn't you report in?
Emotions by
What?
living, because...
Not even one little word of
first-
appreciation?
The only thing I've
Let
heard
me
is
actually
that
pause
Namine has gone.
while I explain this. When nobodies come to life, as it were, they are blank slates. And every experience that they have informs the emotions that they're going through. And it relates back to previous emotions that they've had in life, because they kind of, at least in the case of these fools, they're all related to each other, or at least a large number of them are. And because of that, it just kind of comes back around to them having an emotion and then thinking, this feels weird, because it's like they're in a constant state of deja vu. Where, imagine being in a constant state of deja vu, where everything feels correct for the most part, but it feels like something is off. Like something is missing. Like you already experienced something like this before, but something is wrong. That is kind of how it is to be a nobody. And that is what they're effectively going through. But they are gaining hearts again, or kind of getting that emotional connection to their heart back by just living, via being a blank slate and then going off and doing other things. And that's why Roxas, at first, didn't show any emotion whatsoever. And then he started hanging out with other people, and he started showing a whole lot of it. That's kind of how that works. Anyways, back to it.
Missing.
There 1 minute, gone the next. I don't know how she got out.
Did you search every room?
Are you kidding? You know as well as I do that searching through every room there is impossible.
And the chamber? Did you find it?
Come on, I would have told you that much. I gotta hand it to you. About Marluxia being one of the traitors, you knew exactly what was up from the start.
I merely rounded up and sent off the ones who were getting in the way.
Whoa there. Was I one of those you wanted to erase?
Good to see you made it back safe.
Some
I
shady
disposed of
shit.
Zexion, by the way. I moved things along just the way you wanted. At least for now. You know, you're more cheerful.
You really think so? I was thinking the same about you.
Yeah, well, I guess. He must have rubbed off on me.
Huh?
Huh.
Nah, it's thanks to you that we get to sit here again and laugh while having ice cream.
I wonder if Shion's gonna show today.
Roxas worried over having not seen Shion in over 10 days. They had yet to fulfill their promise to have ice cream together with Axel. Oh yeah, the fucking stealth
Shion!
recolor.
Roxas? Ah!
Shion!
Roxas! We have to take that thing out first.
This game had a lot of recolors in it. In place of bosses.
Shion, are you okay?
And enemies in general. Like, a lot of the enemies,
Roxas?
like higher tier enemies, were just recolors of ones
Easy.
that you've seen
Are you
earlier.
hurt?
I'm fine. Thank you. It's just...
You can tell us all about it. But why don't we head back first? There you go.
Thank you.
Eat up. It's gonna melt.
Yeah.
What's wrong? I thought you'd wolf it down.
Oh,
something
okay,
happen?
Yeah. That's one of the most
We're here for you if you want to
neat
get it off your
things that's
chest.
going on here.
Right, Roxas?
He's right. That's what friends are for.
I can't.
So that
I
is
can't
not
use
a
the
mistake.
Keyblade anymore. And without the Keyblade, I can't.
So, let me explain that real quick. No, you're wrong. She's not. You're super wrong. Because the thing about Shion is that her face is whatever you think it is. The face that you see right here, the one that looks like Kairi, is not her face. She doesn't have a real one. That's why when you cut away and you cut back, it's like when you see her face, that's through Roxas and his perspective. When you don't, that's through Axel and his perspective. he doesn't, like, attribute her to anybody. So, he doesn't see anything. He just sees her hood up and, her face, like, covered in shadows because she just straight up doesn't have one. Roxas sees Xion like that because he's seeing part of Kairi in her, which is why her hair looks so much like younger Kairi's hair. Anyways, moving on.
Can't do my job.
What exactly happened?
I don't know. But if I don't defeat Heartless with the Keyblade,
that's not a mistake. It's a very...
the hearts they release will just find their way into other Heartless instead.
Deliberate
I swap
choice
them in
that
one
a lot of
place,
people
and they
kind
just
of
pop
missed
up
out
in
on,
another.
which I don't blame them. But
my mission is to go out and collect hearts.
It's absolutely, like...
If I'm unable to use the Keyblade,
it's weird, and when you see it, you think that
useless.
it's weird because it's just kind of
Is there
cutting back
anything
and
you
forth
can do,
from
Axel?
her having her hood
I
on
wish there
to her
was,
not
but
having her hood on.
it's just like she said. Without the Keyblade, she can't collect hearts.
and once they find out,
See, here,
they're gonna turn me
again,
into a Dusk.
is
We
through
can't do
Axel's
anything?
vision, basically.
I already told you there's nothing we can... Hold on.
Did you think of something?
Roxas, you can work double duty.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Xion, make sure your missions are with Roxas until you can use the Keyblade again. That way, he can collect the hearts and no one will know that you can't use the Keyblade.
That's it.
But that means you have to collect twice as many hearts.
Yeah, I can do it.
Would you?
See, anytime
Of
that
course I
Roxas
would.
isn't
But-
looking at her, or
Friends
rather,
need to lean on
whenever
each other every
he's
now
trying
and
to
then.
Stop looking at her for a time.
Ain't that right, Roxas?
There she
We're
goes, back
friends.
at it again.
Axel, does that mean you and I are friends?
It's such a
Two?
weird choice. It made a lot of people think, hey, what's going on here? Are they just like, did they
Well,
mess up with
if
the
you're
models
friends
or
with
something?
Roxas, then yeah, of course you're my
It's
friend.
just Nomura being artistic.
Thank you, Roxas, Axel.
Just eat your ice cream.
Roxas and Xion went on a mission together, like Axel suggested. Roxas met Aladdin's friend Genie during his mission. When Genie attempted to magically repair the damage from the sandstorm, Roxas informed him that Aladdin had said he wanted to rebuild the town without relying on magic. Genie respected his friend's resolve and decided against using his power. Roxas reflected on the idea of a friend's resolve.
So best friends are different from plain friends, right?
They're about the same.
Best friends, huh?
Yeah, it was a good
But
while
I'd
ago.
say best friends are a notch above just plain friends.
So how are they different?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I don't have any best friends.
Hey, idiot. Hey, idiot,
see.
dummy. Hey. Hey, Axel, stupid asshole. Hey.
The time has arrived. And at long last, we see before us the great collection of hearts. Hearts full of rage, hate, sadness, and bliss. Shining down upon us is the crystallization of all hearts. Kingdom Hearts. There, in the sky, hangs the promise of a new world. My friends, let us gain further power to conquer the human heart and claim it as our own. Let us remember why we are here and what we hope to achieve. Hearts shall be gathered and be made our own. Hearts shall never again have power over us.
All this fighting. I wonder what it's for.
Come on, you know what it's for. We have to complete the Great Kingdom Hearts. You saw it too, didn't you?
Almost all of the cutscenes actually take place in this area.
It's the gathering place of hearts, isn't it?
It's where all the hearts wind up after they're released by you. When we gather enough, we might finally get hearts of our own.
Hearts shall be made our own.
Is Kingdom Hearts really that important?
Are you crazy?
I just don't see why having a heart is that important, you know?
Come on. You're wondering about that now?
Well, I don't understand since I don't have a heart.
Roxas.
We'll understand once we have our own hearts. That's why we fight, to find out what it's about.
Okay. I guess you're right.
Alright, Roxas and Xion went to the usual spot. They had begun to get used to going on missions together. How nice.
It looks like every nobody in the organization is good at different things.
That's right. Everybody's unique.
This game was
even
weird
nobody's without
because
hearts.
a lot of it was like...
Just because we don't all have hearts doesn't
story
mean that
being
we're all
given
exactly the same.
in a
We
very
each have memories of our
drip-fed
past.
kind of
Memories?
way.
You remember your past?
Yeah, that's one of the things that makes each member of the organization special. We remember who we were as humans.
But I don't.
Me neither.
Like there wasn't
Well, maybe
really
that
a lot
right there
given
is what
out
makes you guys the
between
most
these
unique in the
cutscenes.
organization.
This was kind of just it.
What were you like before you
There
were a
wasn't a whole
nobody?
lot of characterization
Huh?
for characters given
Me?
outside of these cutscenes.
Oh,
That
I
was
don't
also
know.
kinda just it.
I think I've always been pretty much the same.
I
You
wish I
basically
could
played
remember stuff
bad
like that.
Monster Hunter for a bit.
Really?
And then you got these cutscenes.
It's
and
just
then you
baggage,
played
you
bad
know.
Monster Hunter for a bit.
But I can't remember anything, not even from when I was born a nobody.
I think this game
All you
was
did
the
was
main
stare into
reason
space.
why I
Oh,
decided
thanks.
not to check out Birth by Sleep back in
You
the
know,
day, because I had
I don't
played
remember much either.
a lot of
You
this
two
game.
sure do have a lot in
Eventually
common.
gave up because I wasn't liking it all that much, and I was like, "Is this really gonna be how all of
wonder
the
What kind of
like
guy I was
side
before.
titles are gonna be until we get Kingdom Hearts 3? I might have to check out." And then I did check out for a bit. And then I was like, oh, what? All of this is important, actually? Okay, I guess I'll come back in. Xion, informed by Saïx that she and Roxas would no longer go on missions together, worried over still being unable to use her Keyblade. Roxas in turn lent Xion his Keyblade.
Thanks, Roxas. You can have this back.
Do you remember anything?
I don't know. But let me try again.
Hey, there you go.
Huh?
Easy peasy, nothing to it.
You did it!
Roxas, it worked!
I can't wait to tell Axel this. Let's go.
Yeah.
Axel! Whoa! Where'd you come from?
How was your mission?
You know, I sure wish the Heartless would hold still once in a while. I fell right on my butt chasing them around.
I thought you said you were tough.
Yeah, whatever. That's got nothing to do with it.
Of animation
so,
before this
how did your
one
caper
here
go?
Was really weird because it was very clear that it was mocapped.
Ta-da!
Roxas, Axel, thank you.
The animation was a little bit...
I didn't do anything.
Too natural.
You made it possible for the two of us to go on a mission together.
If it weren't for you, Shion might never have remembered how to use the Keyblade.
So thanks, Axel.
How about sea salt ice cream then?
Huh?
Buy me one and we'll call it even.
You got it. I'll be right back.
Proto Man, get your ass up.
I hope we can always be just like this forever.
Me too.
What's that all about?
I just want these days to last forever. Hanging out, the ice cream, the sunsets.
Well, nothing lasts
the
forever,
sunsets,
you know.
But this place never
Least of all for a bunch of nobodies like us.
It is literally
But it's
only
okay
an
if things change and we
sunset.
can't meet up here.
Huh?
As long as we keep each other in our thoughts, none of us will ever have to be apart. Got it memorized?
Wow, that was so not you.
Hey!
As Shion had regained her Keyblade, Roxas returned to carrying out his daily missions as usual. That boss is actually pretty dope. I like it a lot. And then you skip ahead a good amount.
Huh? Ever heard of knocking? What do you want?
Tell me what Shion has been doing.
Well, how should I know? I'm not spying on her.
The two of you
See,
look
that
pretty
animation
close.
also very clearly mocap.
So what? Now I've got a rat on my friends to you? I think you should just go.
Today you and Shion will be going on the same mission.
Well, thank you, sir,
I
for
don't know what to
personally
tell you.
delivering that message to me.
A bit?
We also
There
need
is
you to go back to
eventually
Castle
a
Oblivion
very
soon.
big time
Says
skip.
Lord Zemnis.
That castle hasn't given up all its secrets. One, even he doesn't know of its whereabouts.
Even he doesn't know. You mean the chamber, right? We turned that place inside out. If it's there, we're not gonna find it just by looking.
Then let me give you another reason. Shion comes from the castle to which
I
Namine
always think that it's
can be
weird
traced.
that
The place
like,
where both Namine and Shion were born. It's practically
it's weird every
calling
now
out
and
for
then
you.
when I see mocap in
Whatever.
clearly anime-ish
As far as the castle
games.
goes, you're the one who really wants to go there.
Because I don't
By
know,
finding
the
the room
body
that Zemnis
movements,
is
the kind
searching
of like
for.
natural-ish body movements,
You would find out everything
match with
about
these
Zemnis' true
characters that are
agenda,
not
am I right?
supernatural looking. Always looks kind
The Chamber of
uncanny
Repose as
to
well
me.
as the Chamber of Waking.
I'd
Zemnis
actually
has an
rather
agenda
them
that he
have,
hasn't told to anybody.
like the anime problem of
And we are
moving
bound to
around
find some clues in the Chamber
kind
of Waking.
unrealistically.
And once we obtain those clues, we'll have the upper hand for our own objectives.
I knew the time would come when Vexen and Zexion got in your way. That's why I took the initiative.
This movie
had
isn't
cleared the way to
terribly
the top for you.
The one that is terribly long for no real good
I can handle all the
reason
dirty work.
Is
You go all the way to the top.
Recoded. Recoded
You will be
as
going on a
plot
solo mission
goes
to
on
Castle
way
Oblivion.
longer than
Expect
you
the
think it
orders
should.
soon.
There's a point where you think that
Castle
the plot should
Oblivion.
absolutely be over, and then it's not.
Namine and Xion.
Roxas and Xigbar investigated a new world on a reconnaissance mission. Roxas asked about the purpose of the mission, and Xigbar replied that they were searching for a possible candidate to join the organization. Only special nobodies can join the organization. Xigbar then informed Roxas that he and Xion are particularly special nobodies. Bleh. It is complicated.
Roxas is late today.
But we'll get to it.
Hope Xigbar isn't giving him too hard of a time.
Yeah, right?
Also, hi. Hi, love.
You know what, Axel?
Hmm?
When I sit here and talk with you guys, I get the strangest feeling that a long time ago I used to watch the sunset with somebody else.
It'd be the loudest thing in the fucking
It's the same when I watch the sea.
But I'm not gonna do it.
Someplace
I wouldn't even have to
by
try
the sea,
hard.
where I hear the sound of the waves. I get the feeling that I was talking with someone.
Yeah, but I
So you
think
mean that
the reason why
you have memories of your
is
past?
because he asks
No, it's not quite like that.
Roxas how to describe her.
Well, I don't
like
know.
how he would describe
What do you
her,
think?
and
Are these memories?
this is what he got.
I wouldn't know either.
You have memories, don't you?
Yeah, sorta.
There's like some reason for
Though
why.
it's not like they've ever really done me any good.
Roxas is like...
Hey, okay, so, because you weren't here, let me explain it again. Xion does not have a real face. For people that don't have a idea in mind for how she is supposed to look, she doesn't have a real one. Her face is like, well, her head has the hood of the organization hoodie on, and her face from like here, like all of this bit, all of here, all of this VR headset of my hands here is just covered up in shadows. There was a scene earlier where the perspective kept on switching back and forth between Roxas and Axel. And through Roxas, you could see her face just fine, and it turned out to look like this. Through Axel, she just had the hood on, and it would switch the models every time the screen changed and the camera changed because it wanted to get that point across. But yes, Axel now sees Xion like this.
Me. Neither one of us remembers much. I wonder if he and I had this much in common before we were nobodies.
Water. Ah, shit. Roxas' first day off. Accustomed to always having a mission to execute, Roxas aimlessly wandered the castle, unsure of what else to do. I'm good now, I think. No, even after asking Axel and Xion how they spent their time off, proved unhelpful. This is... Now I can drink. I don't want to.
I knew you'd be here.
Axel.
Slept like a log. Are the kids here on summer vacation already? Nah, can't be. It's much too early.
Summer vacation? What's that?
It's a dream come true, that's what. Where they get a whole month off.
A month off? I wouldn't know what to do with that much time.
Only a month?
I can't even figure out how to fill a day.
You'd be surprised.
Oh.
They give you plenty of homework, and of
That was
course,
definitely something that
you
I
have
didn't
to play with your
back
friends
when this
every
came
day.
came out. I
Trust
guess,
me, it's
I
over
should say
before you
rather
can
than
blink.
off, because that's not how anybody would say anything.
I could deal
When
with
this
7
came
days,
out,
maybe.
And that
Most
line
kids
was
spend the
said,
time
I
just
was
goofing
like,
off
what
with
the
their
fuck
friends.
are you talking about?
They
I
save
got
the homework till the
2.5
end,
months off,
and then help each other finish it.
and June
That
might
sounds
as well
fun,
not
I
even
guess.
exist as a month that I had anything
Hanging
to do
around with
school
friends
in.
is fun. I'd forgotten
Because
all
the
that since
entirety of
becoming a
June that
nobody,
wasn't
I guess.
dedicated to doing
So,
finals.
How did you
all
spend your
all
day?
we ever did in school
Hey,
was
guys,
bring
how
in
did
our
I know you'd
fucking
be here?
GameCubes
Where
and
did
then
you go,
play
Shion?
either Madden or Smash
didn't go
Brothers all
anywhere.
day. And then we
What
went
about you
home.
two?
And that
Did you
was
guys
it.
go somewhere without me?
Axel says he was asleep all day.
What? What's that about? You wasted a day off?
Unlike you two lazy
And eventually
bones, I
we
work
just kinda
hard,
went home
so I'm
because we had,
tired,
like,
okay?
other shit
Unlike
that we
me
could
and
be doing.
Roxas,
They
maybe
were
you're
like,
just
hey,
out of shape.
You could either stay or you could go home. And we were like, fuck that, let me go home. So effectively, June was already a
Tomorrow
month off
it's back to
anyways.
work.
Yeah.
Hope we get another vacation soon.
Oh yeah, I might not see you guys again for a while.
Huh?
They're sending me out on recon for a few days.
Where?
Can't tell.
What's up with that?
It's a secret mission.
But I thought we were friends.
Hey, I'm not about to tell you all my dark secrets. Got it memorized?
Dark secrets.
Haha, I'm kidding.
No, he's not.
I just gotta keep my mouth shut about it, or
He's
else
a
Science will get
huge
on my
murderer.
case. You know how he can get.
Yeah.
Try not to bungle everything while I'm gone, huh?
Now, why would we do that?
Well, considering your track record, I just can't count on you guys.
Hey! We can handle things just fine.
That's right. Just you watch.
What took you so long?
It's my vacation. I can take all the time I want. Since when do I have to check in with you?
You're letting yourself get too attached to them.
Yeah. Whatever you say.
You know, you've
honestly
changed.
don't know how I feel about that, because about the thing that you just said, because it's anyways, important things can be a weakness. Roxas talked to Xion about what Zaldin said during his mission, but they were unable to understand the meaning of Zaldin's words. Roxas continued his daily missions. Meanwhile, Axel was on a top secret mission. Then a big ol' time skip.
Hey, Roxas.
Axel, you're back.
Yep, I just got home. So, are you holding up?
Yeah.
Where's Shion?
She's not here yet.
More
She's
of
usually
the
here by now.
strangely uncanny mocapping happening.
This isn't like her.
How could he?
Right. Yeah.
I'm not a sham.
There's
Just give me
a
another
decent
chance.
reason
We can't afford to take any more chances
why.
on
Soda Man,
you.
if you don't get your
You
ass
were a
up-
mistake we never should have made.
Shion?
Huh. Where's Shion?
Haven't seen her today.
Oh well.
Not really. All of the things
Axel.
that Riku does, he does
Is there anything
for a very
you couldn't
specific
bear to
reason,
lose?
and that very specific
Anything I couldn't bear to lose?
reason is to get
What's that about?
Sora back.
Well, I met someone today who had something like that.
And specifically
was
get
so
him
important
back
to him, he
sooner
couldn't
rather
bear to
than
lose it.
later. He really wants
Zaldan
Sora to
said
wake
that
up,
was his
like,
weakness.
right now. So he's
Why
been
don't I
doing
have anything like that?
pretty much everything that he can to
It's
make
because
that
you don't have a heart.
I guess. But Demix doesn't have a heart, and I bet he'd get upset if you took his sitar away.
Huh. I think you have a point there. So you don't need a heart to have something that you can't bear to lose then. If that's true, then I guess the closest thing that we nobodies have would be memories of our past. It's the memories that create the things that we don't want to lose.
Memories of the past. I don't remember my past.
Even though you might not remember the past, I'm sure you have things you don't want to lose.
Like what?
You've got memories since you joined us, right?
I don't know. I do. Don't I? I couldn't bear to lose my memories of you or Shion.
Oh yeah, Adrian,
So then you
you're
really
adding
do
an
have
end that
something
isn't
that you
there.
can't bear to lose, right? Every one of us. Including us nobodies. We all have something that we want to hang on to.
It's scary.
You
I
can't
was
be
right about the
scared without a
pronunciation
heart.
of it. It is just Demix.
If my friends... If you or Shion were to disappear... It's... scary to think of what it would be like without you guys.
Scared is not an emotion
Can't wait
that can
to
exist inside
watch
us.
Demix,
Well,
like, kind of go off about
I am
how
scared
he's
right now for
really
sure.
socially conscious all the time.
Maybe it's just that
in Kingdom
you remember
Hearts
what
3
it's
and
like
be
to be
like,
scared, you
we
know?
weren't friends ever.
Somewhere
Why
deep
do you want
inside
to
your
talk to me
memories.
right now? Fucking everybody kind of thinks that I'm a huge loser, so fucking I guess I might as well be evil. I guess I might as well become a Xehanort. Coincidentally, Roxas and Xion were given the same post. Xion failed in her mission to dispose of an imposter and became discouraged after being reprimanded by Saïx. Xion put on a strong effort for Roxas, who was at a loss for words. Roxas' successor. Hope y'all got the rest of that.
I wonder where Axel is. Guess we got the work done a little too fast, huh?
Not used to seeing a bunch of names that have, like, X sounds in them. Adrian, that's not how that works.
Your face. Who are you really? And why do you have a Keyblade?
Tell me first, why you are dressed as one of us.
So, we'll find out what Riku saw a bit later. Anyways.
To make sure my best friend sleeps in peace. I don't know who you're supposed to be, but you can't fight fire with sparks. This Keyblade, it's a sham. Worthless.
My Keyblade is not a sham. What gives you the right to say that?
Look at Riku being cool and animated, yes.
Find a new crowd. Trust me,
I see.
Those guys are
So
bad
he's
news.
getting his non-gamer fursuit.
Why? You're the real sham.
He's got most of the parts already.
Fair enough. You could say I am the biggest nobody of them all.
Shut up, Riku. Lame-ass motherfucker.
Xion? Xion! Something wrong?
Sorry. My mind's on other things. Roxas, do you ever think
Yeah, I
about
might do.
why we're doing all of this?
Given
What do you mean, why?
The thing about Sonic Fox.
So we can get hearts of our own, right?
Though, I kind of doubt it. Like, he might
But what do we need hearts for?
something along the lines
I don't
of
know. But I
doing
think
that,
once
but,
we have hearts, we probably won't have to think about why we're
his
doing all
current
this.
get-up is
or if we
specifically
need
done
hearts.
because
I'm
he's
not
like,
sure. I just wish
representing
I knew what I was
his,
doing here.
Sponsor, so he probably can't do
I
that
started
unless
having the
he's getting
strangest dreams.
his sponsor
Like nightmares?
I can never remember
engraved
what
on
they're
his
about.
fursuit.
I just wake up scared.
Zigbar said you and me were pretty special. Exceptional, he said.
Special? Isn't that just another way of saying that I'm a mistake?
You're not a mistake.
Well, you and I may both be exceptional, Roxas, but I don't think we're quite the same.
Xion.
He could, I guess. Though, the main thing is that a lot of
Hey, Roxas.
A lot of sponsors want their players to wear their
Shion
jerseys.
couldn't make it again today?
Actually,
big name
you just
things
missed
like
her.
that. He might just continue to use the one that he's been using for a long time and use the new one for recreational use. You can be a business furry. Oi, shit. Roxas reflected on how Shion was acting differently. Axel asked Roxas what's wrong. According to Axel, girls are complicated, and there are buttons to avoid pressing. He knows because Lexia, no, not Lexia, fucking, whatever. Y'all got the rest of that. Larxene probably tried to kill him several times for saying stuff like that. Anyways, Roxas and Demyx, saw Phil putting Hercules through rigorous training. Phil stated that the higher his expectations, the tougher the training. Roxas wondered if the organization had been giving him tough missions because they had high expectations for him. Roxas, however, did not understand the meaning of expectations very well to begin with. Ever since parting awkwardly with Xion, Roxas ate the ice cream by himself. Before returning to the castle, Roxas saw Beast wounded from protecting what he cares for, with Belle there to care for him. Love had grown between the two. Zaldin declared that the power of love to be worthless. Roxas asked what the power was, but Zaldin said that that explaining the concept to a nobody with no heart would be pointless and departed. Left alone, Roxas contemplated what love might be. And at their usual spot, Roxas asked Axel what love is, but got no answer. Perhaps completing Kingdom Hearts and gaining a heart would offer some answers. Roxas watched the sunset. God, that's just a lot. Before leaving for a mission with Luxord, Roxas heard that Shion failed another mission and fell into a deep slumber. Roxas disregarded Saix's orders to not worry about a failure like Shion and went to her room. Whew. Whew. Whew, baby.
Shion.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
I told you, keep out of this.
And I'm telling you that I have to know what's the deal with Shion. If there's something going on, just be straight with me for once, will ya?
Do you mean just like you are always honest with me?
Called out.
Well, you got me there, I guess.
Shion has no right to be among our number.
What do you mean?
It's plain to see. I have nothing more to say.
Axel informed Roxas of what he had heard from Saix and Xion about Shion. He said that Saix would reconsider claiming Xion to be a failure depending on how she performed from now on, but this was a lie by Axel to cheer up Roxas. Lock, Shock, and Barrel got in Roxas's way. with their mischief. They claimed that causing mischief and surprising people is fun, but those feelings were lost to Roxas. Roxas continued to carry out his missions while covering for Shion. Big time skip. Kind of big time skip. Not a massive one, but pretty big.
Whoa! Good morning, Shion.
Oh, morning?
You woke up so suddenly, you just startled me.
Sorry. Oh. Did you bring me these seashells?
Do you hear it?
Yeah. The sound of the waves. How long was I asleep?
About 20 days.
That long?
Yeah. You were sleeping so much that me and Axel were getting worried.
I'm sorry about that. Kind of weird that we can feel anything at all without having hearts to feel with.
Yeah, it is weird, huh?
Hey, Roxas, don't you have work today?
Huh? Oh, I'm about to head out.
I'd like to tag along.
But don't you need some more rest?
I'll be fine. Come on, take me with you.
All right. Sure. Shion!
It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Leave Shion to me!
God!
Well, that didn't take long. Did it break again?
She's not an it!
So much.
Keep your mouth shut.
Let me just set this to do not disturb.
You have changed.
Alarms only, please.
What happened at Castle Oblivion? Does the past mean nothing to you?
Are you worried about her, Axel?
Of course I am.
It just doesn't seem like you.
What do you mean?
I should move my mic up
I
a
mean,
little bit.
you don't like things to
There we
be
go.
complicated.
Sort of. There we go. Sort of.
You know, Roxas, each day, the three of us meet up there for ice cream. Now, why do you think that is?
Huh?
I mean, if you think about it, I don't need to go out of my way to meet you guys, right?
I don't know.
You want me to tell you why? It's because you guys are my best friends.
There you go.
We are?
Get it memorized, all right? We are best friends.
Oh, yeah.
Weird line read, but
Guess we are.
it's the sentiment that counts.
Thanks, Axel. You're sweet.
Ah, no, he's cute.
Are you feeling better?
I just got a little dizzy, that's all. Sorry to worry you guys.
Don't scare us like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Just take it easy today.
I will. Thanks, both of you.
I was gonna make that joke. Decided not to. Nominee. Nominee. Nope, can't draw a face. Can't do that. What? I can't fucking read. During a mission, Roxas and Axel visited the world where Roxas had once flown. Roxas again met Tinkerbell and had her sprinkled pixie dust on him so that they might fly. He began to float, but Axel remained firmly planted on the ground. Roxas told Axel to trust him, that he too could fly if he believed it. Trusting in Roxas's words, Axel began to float in the air. The pair flew off to complete their mission. Roxas spent his day completing missions, and then there was a big time thingy thing.
You seem to be struggling.
A nobody is interfering, I think.
A nobody?
I keep trying to piece his memory back together. But what if some of the pieces got lost? There would be no way for me to finish. If that happened, and they found their way into someone else, he'd never get them back.
Oh, I think he can do without a memory or two.
But what if he needs those memories in order to wake up? What if they're the key?
Nominee. You're a witch who has power over Sora's memories, and those connected to him. Are you seeing something I cannot?
If his memories become her memories, she will never survive it.
She?
Hey, Axel?
Sleeping on that bed with a bunch of shells next to it probably kind of sucks.
You've been to Castle Oblivion, right?
What if you toss and turn and you wake up and your face is just like planted directly into the shells?
What is it like?
What's it like? Just an organization research facility.
For research, huh? Seems everyone gets sent there all the time, especially you.
Although, they never send me or Roxas.
Well, they probably just don't need you there.
I'm heading back.
Huh?
That's cool. It's almost F.
Maybe you're not completely well yet.
No.
I took a
It's nothing like that.
decent nap earlier. Only about an hour. I don't think that I actually ever really got to sleep, but I feel good.
Huh? Got what?
On our next day off, let's all go to the beach, huh?
The beach? Where did that idea come from?
We should go someplace different for a change.
You're talking about a vacation with friends.
Exactly.
I'll join you, if I can.
What are you talking about, Xion?
It'll be a blast, trust me.
Yes, all right. Let's go.
Shion, depressed, left without eating her ice cream. Roxas asked Axel if she was alright, but received a dismissive response. Roxas wondered if Shion might feel better if the three of them went to the beach together, like they had promised the other day. Shion found the information that Saïx had entered regarding Castle Oblivion. Pretty big time skip. Pretty big one.
I sent Axel to Castle Oblivion last night to help expedite the matter we spoke of. I also instructed him to clear out our facilities there. He should return soon.
And what of Naminé?
Still missing, sir.
Ha ha! Where could she be?
Why, Xigbar. It almost sounds as though you know.
God.
Continue.
Somebody accessed our main computer without authorization.
And you expect us to believe you really don't know who it was? As if. Little Poppet is turning into a problem.
Nonsense. I see no problem whatsoever.
Ha ha! Well, no, apparently you don't.
Something you find amusing?
The things you hear from a guy with no heart.
No matter what unfolds, our plans remain unchanged. Axel, Roxas, and Xion will play the respective roles that Kingdom Hearts has given them.
But sir, Xion...
Leave it be. How can you not see how perfect this is? In truth, this is more than perfect. Xion is marching right into the arms of destiny, but to destiny's own time.
What does that mean?
We need not take any more steps. All we must do is watch with caution and patience.
It is Xion, but it's also Xion for reasons.
My head hurts.
This is the last you'll ever see of these walls, Xion.
Axel, what are you doing here?
I'm just here on orders, that's all. There's nothing for you to see here.
Lies! This is the place I come from, I just know it!
What about your mission? Don't be selfish.
Or else they'll turn me into a dusk?
They'll do worse than turn you into a dusk. They'll just destroy you.
And is that because I'm useless?
That's not it. Xion, go home.
I'm remembering things. I have memories of back when I was a human.
Well, stop remembering. Nothing good will come of it.
I have dreams every night. And you're in those dreams, Axel.
And they sure aren't memories. How can I be a part of your past? They're just dreams, that's all.
You can't fool me. We've met before, Axel. Right here in this castle.
No, we have not. Let's go home, Xion. Don't keep Roxas waiting.
Please, Axel. You've got to help me.
You thought
I need to know who I am.
Jay was silent? I think that's fair.
Stop! Stay out of there, Xion!
The other fair one is to think that it's... or wanders, I suppose.
You're early.
No, you're just late.
I don't know if I would actually consider that fair, but it is a way that it would be, I guess.
Today makes 255.
What's that about?
It's been that many days since I first joined the organization. Man, time flies.
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
Yeah. Have to hang on to something, right? It's not like I have memories from before the organization. Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right. That first week, you could barely form a sentence. But come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
Now we run
Hey,
everything
Roxas.
back because we've
Bet you
met
don't
back
know
up
why the
with
sun sets red.
in media
You
res.
see, light is made up of lots of colors. And out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
Like I asked, know-it-all.
There's no real good reason why this game had in media res, but it did.
Seriously, where is she?
What? Then I wasn't who I am?
It's the news. In the round room, Xemnas informed the assembled organization members of Shion's disappearance. He continued by prohibiting anyone from pursuing her. Unhappy with Xemnas' decision, Roxas argued that they should search for Xion, but was told that all will become clear when the time came. Xemnas. Hope y'all got that. The days passed without Xion. Axel no longer came to the usual spot, and Roxas sat alone eating his ice cream. Time skip! Minor one this time.
Xion. Xion!
Surely, you must have known that this was going to happen.
Why would I know?
Because in your memory, you've been to a number of worlds before you came to this one. And of course, in those worlds, the only beings you met with the Dark Ark. That's all that's left in your heart. The darkest memories. Your memories of long gone. Every one.
That's a lie. I remember everyone from the islands. They're my closest friends.
And who threw away those friends? Maybe it's your own actions you've forgotten. It was you who destroyed your home.
Who am I? What am I here for?
Yeah. She's kind of an amalgam.
So we meet again.
You made me a promise.
I remember. It was to look after Sora. I'm sorry. I'm not sure I've kept that promise very well.
Can you tell me what's happening?
Some of Sora's memories are missing.
How could that be?
Sora's memories are escaping through Sora's nobody into a third person. And now, they're starting to become a part of her.
Isn't there a way to bring back just Sora's memories?
If they're still separate, then I think I can take out fragments of it. But if her memories and Sora's memory fragments
you're wrong.
are completely linked together,
you're gonna have
I
to
would
wait.
need to untangle them from each other, and that would take more time. Which means it would take even longer before Sora can wake up again. And Diz wouldn't tolerate that.
So what can you do?
If I just jump in and rearrange her memory, then Sora might wake up, only to find out that nobody remembers him anymore. That's a risk I just can't take. It's too late either way. Sora's awakening has already been delayed. Sora's nobody, and the one that's absorbing his memory. None of us imagined that they would fight so hard to become their own people. Unfortunately, the only real solution is for them both to go away. Did you know? Her face was blank at first. But now, there is a face that is clearly visible. I think that's proof that she has entered Sora's memories. Sora's memories, Sora's nobody's memories, and her memories. They're all a jumbled mess now, and to put them back into one, I'm afraid there's no other way.
Okay, so I was a bit wrong earlier because I had misremembered a thing, but basically, yeah, what is being said here is that because Xion is absorbing memories from Sora, she is taking on the form, like the looks of Kairi. That is why she looks so much like Kairi, especially younger Kairi because of the hair. And the reason why Roxas saw her as Kairi immediately is because he has Sora's memories. So it was like a shortcut to what was gonna be the thing regardless, but everybody else can see her like that now because of that. But also there's another thing, so we'll get back to that in a bit. Anyways, let's get back to it.
All right.
Is it that I'm not supposed to exist?
Well, what do you want to do, Xion?
I want to be with you two.
Then come back with us.
I can't. Not the way I am now. But what would it take for me to be like you?
Hey, it's been a while.
You think so?
So, I went to the beach today. And there was this girl who looked kind of like Shion. But I couldn't get close enough to tell for sure. I probably imagined it. To be honest, I'm not even sure today's mission really happened. Feels like I just woke up from a dream or something. Do you remember our promise? When we said that the three of us would go to the beach on our next break? Maybe that's why. Maybe I saw Shion there because I wanted her to be there.
Want to go look for her?
Huh?
Beginning tomorrow, let's use our spare time to find Shion.
Sounds good. Let's do that.
We're at 277. While visiting the world on a mission, Roxas met with the always cryptic Cheshire Cat. Before disappearing, the Cheshire Cat responded to Roxas's prescient question by saying that he must follow his heart to decide what to believe in. Would having a heart resolve everything, including Shion's predicaments? Roxas was left pondering over what he could believe in when he doesn't possess her heart. Roxas and Axel continued their search for Shion. Time skip, baby! Another minor one.
It's no use.
You sure you're not forgetting someplace?
I've been everywhere I know how to get to.
All right.
You know what's
the only place I haven't been to is Castle Oblivion.
Surprised isn't a thing.
It was just the other day that Shion was asking me what the place was like.
Have stage plays.
And the day before she disappeared,
like, what the fuck?
You said she was put on an important mission. Remember?
Plays? I feel like that would be such a thing.
But there's nothing there anymore.
Well, Shion might be there.
Apparently,
yeah, I was gonna say that
Shion comes from Castle Oblivion.
What?
That's probably why she was asking about the place.
I had no idea.
Me neither. I only found out a little while ago.
Castle Oblivion.
I don't know, Kingdom Hearts just feels like it would fit a stage play type of setup really well.
So, this is Castle Oblivion. Roxas? My head.
Easy, man. Let's retreat for now and...
I'm fine. We have to find Shion. What's happening?
Roxas!
That's what happens when you just have
so
migraines.
Rushing into my head.
Let's get out of here for now.
No, wait. There's something I can almost...
Giving up already? I thought you were stronger than that.
Riku!
Are you all right?
What?
I would think that Axel would be very concerned.
You collapsed just as you
by
entered the
hearing
castle
words
doors.
Riku
Don't you
come out
remember?
of him.
I only remember going
He
inside.
would probably be like, "Ah, shit, that's not good."
Just take it easy for now.
I'm fine. Let's go back to Castle Oblivion.
Don't push yourself, man.
Who's there?
Shion? Shion! Wait! Out of the way! Hey!
Roxas, wait!
They walked a pretty long way. Also, Roxas is mad slow.
I thought the imposter was sighted in Castle Oblivion.
Shion.
No way that was Shion.
The one who ran away first was Shion. But why run?
Aha, it's us.
You want to go back?
Shion. Where have you been? Axel and I have been looking all over for you.
You have? Sorry.
Let's go home. If you come back voluntarily, Sykes will let all this drop. He has to.
Probably not.
I don't care what he said to you. I'll be there. Me and Axel will make sure...
I really can't.
Why not? Come on! Wait!
Well, hello there, Shion.
Axel? No, wait!
Yeah!
Stop!
Good.
Shion!
Alright.
You're sure things are better this way?
I never expected you to question it. If you could save one of them, why would you choose the puppet? Or put it this way, which would you rather suffer the loss of? Some make-believe friendship? Or a real one? Things are finally right again. Of course we're better off this way.
Man.
Xemnas is exasperated from all the fixing we've had to do. We have to set things right. There's simply too much on the line, Lee.
Yeah, some best friend you are.
I need to know.
About what?
Shion. Tell me what happened to her.
Shion is a valued member of the organization, but she needs her rest. So worry not. Sora.
Sora. Who is Sora?
The connection.
Connection?
He is what makes you and Shion a part of each other's lives. And the reason I placed Shion among our number. If you want her to stay that way, I must insist. You get your mind off these needless distractions. I will have Shion return to her duties tomorrow. Today, you must focus on yours.
Understood.
Hey, Roxas.
Aw, man. Aw, man.
Are you certain we've taken suitable measures with Shion and Roxas?
I will admit, Shion has strayed from our original designs. However, we are also seeing an interesting side effect.
Really?
The key. Shion was affected by Roxas, just as we had anticipated. This was indeed what we had hoped to achieve. But then, through Roxas, Sora himself began to shape it into her, giving Shion a sense of identity. Our plan seemed like a failure at this point. But then it occurred to me. Shion is keeping Sora's memories trapped by claiming them as her own. Keeping her close to Roxas will ultimately prevent Sora from ever waking.
I see. And what of the imposter?
See that he stays away from Roxas. He is merely an impurity that would make Shion's existence incomplete.
Then this really
Then
does
we shall return
just
to our
sound like
original
some
plan.
kind of evil priest. Posting up. Ready for a very specific throwdown to happen.
What am I supposed to do? Riku?
$300. 58 more days to go. Awkward. Real fucking awkward.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What has happened?
Sora's memory. I'm afraid it's stopped.
What does that mean?
Unless something is done, he'll never wake from his slumber.
The gloves must come off, then.
But...
Nobody's never should have existed.
Stop being racist.
As I'm sure you understand, Namine.
yes.
I love that the fuck youing to Ansem the Wise is so strong in Kingdom Hearts 3 that like one of the main conceits, big time jump, one of the main conceits is, fuck it, let's bring them all back. Let's bring them all back. They shouldn't exist? Fuck that. Let's make them. Let's make them do that thing. But for real this time.
What is this?
All coming back, baby. After Xion returned to the organization, Roxas grew weaker by the day. It was as though Xion continued to gain strength as Roxas lost it. Using the Keyblade was beginning to wear out Roxas. That's just your eye lube, don't worry about it.
Are you really okay?
This is getting weird.
Huh?
Since when do you ever worry about me?
What do you mean, weird?
Usually I do all the worrying over you. I don't think it's ever been the other way around before. Just feels strange, that's all.
Roxas, of course I worry about you.
I'm just glad you're back, Xion. Even though it might have been rough on you.
Is Axel coming today?
Who knows?
You didn't fight, did you?
How could he? How could that jerk attack you like that?
That jerk? Do you mean Axel? But I wouldn't be sitting here with you if Axel hadn't done that. He's your best friend.
I know, but so are you.
It's just not the same without all three of us. Axel!
Huh? You need something?
Well, something's wrong with Roxas. You don't know why, do you? He says the Keyblade wears him out when he goes to use it. And then today, I was fighting the same way Roxas does.
You would know more about Roxas than I do by now.
What do you mean?
Well, what do you think, Xion?
I'm not sure.
Not sure, huh? Is that because you're a puppet? You do know that. You're a replica, whose original purpose was to copy Roxas's powers. So if you see Roxas's powers getting weaker, while your powers are getting stronger, it could be that you're robbing Roxas of his powers more than you ought to be.
What can I... Then what should I do?
You gotta think for yourself, 'cause I know you're not just a puppet. We're best friends.
Something
you, me, and Roxas, that is.
Kingdom Hearts
Got
that's
it memorized?
super underrated
Sure.
is eye movement. It's like
Can I ask
not many
you just one other
series do
What's that?
eye
saw a
moving
boy
as
today who
well as
looks
Kingdom
just like
Hearts
Roxas.
does. Especially for what it
Is he
was at
who
the
I
time.
think he is?
Zigbar, you piece of... Ah, Jesus. Ugh. Zigbar, you piece of shit. I gotta drink some.
Sora has a pretty powerful effect on her, is all I'm saying.
Yes, it was not supposed to gain a mind of its own, nor become the person we see. But in the end, it only proves that the puppet is the more worthy vessel. The time has come. Saïx, are the devices ready?
In a matter of days.
Good.
And what of Roxas?
Both of them have connections to Sora, but we only need one of them under our thumb. Whether Xion takes from Roxas the rest of what he has to give, or whether he destroys her first and takes back what is his, there is no change to our plans. No matter how, Sora's power will belong to us.
Three, 2, 3. Roxas, still in a slump, continues to receive missions from the organization. He spent his days executing missions. That's what he did. They're not wrong, it's what he did. That's it. Big time jump. Oh boy. 3, 5, 2.
The way things are, I'm going to wreck everything. What should I do, Riku? Are you?
Riku. Sora's friend.
Sora? You know Sora?
Yeah.
Thank you. You saved me, but I don't know why you did.
I guess I just felt like it.
Riku, please. Tell me more about Sora and that girl he's always with.
You mean Kairi?
Kairi. That's right. She's the one who looks so much like me.
To Sora, she's someone very special.
It's just, I remember things about the two of them. But I'm nothing more than a puppet. Something that somebody created. So why would I have their memories? Do you know where Sora is now?
That secret stays with me.
Why's that?
This is
Xion.
just Destiny Island.
Your memories.
Just like straight
They really
up, this
belong
is
to
just
Sora.
Destiny Island.
So you
Meaning
mean
Kairi's right over
I'm
there.
like a part of him?
When his memories were scattered, some of them found their way inside you. Now,
Riku absolutely could have
Sora
popped in
has
and
been
been
put
like,
to sleep
hey,
so
but he
that we
didn't.
can piece together his memory. Except,
You can't because part of it is inside of me. That means he can't wake up.
yeah, you got it. But, if you go with me to Sora right now, we could give the memories inside you back to him.
So, do you hate me for taking your friend away from you?
Nah. I guess I'm just sad.
I'm sorry. But I can't go with you. It's my friends. They need me. And I need them too.
Maybe you should take some time and think about it. Figure out who really needs you more. And where you belong.
How will I know where I belong? Truly. I'm not sure I can promise you I'll come up with the right answer.
Well, the answer you come up with can't just be right for you.
she's...
It has to be one that works best for everybody. You and your friends, and everyone else.
She might be in, like, high school now. She's in high school in Kingdom Hearts 2, so probably either just getting into it or been into it for a little bit.
I have to make the most of the time Riku's given me.
Roxas battled the Heartless during a mission. His strength spent against a formidable foe. Roxas swung his Keyblade with all his might in hopes of ending quickly. But his strike was intercepted with the sound of clashing metal. There was Axel blocking both Roxas and Shionne's Keyblades. They've been fighting the entire time, each thinking each other was a Heartless. Axel informed them that the truth surrounding this mission rigged from the start. They were rigged to fight each other, basically. How that was accomplished, who fucking knows, but hey, that's how it works.
It's been a while since we all hung out like this, hasn't it?
Well, we've had our share of drama lately.
That being said, she's probably
I just
back
remembered.
in middle school.
Did you know you should be checking your ice cream sticks?
Probably going to school on a regular basis. They just
once you finish your ice cream,
to that
see if the stick says winner.
Island, on like weekends or whenever they really wanted to.
Not
I
that
guess.
I've ever seen one myself.
Though it's like further. It's far enough away from the main island that it.
What is it?
It's probably like mildly a pain to get to.
So then, what happens when you win?
I'll tell ya. That's a good question.
What? You don't know?
Well, it's gotta be something nifty if you're a winner, right?
Cool.
Wow. The sun's beautiful.
Hey, Roxas.
I know we've seen a lot of sunsets.
Roxas, hey.
But today's puts them
you should
all to shame.
steal Axel's thunder and
if only
hit her
things
with
could
the,
stay like this
why the
forever.
sunset glows red thing, right? You should hit it. Say the thing.
What if we all just took off?
What?
If we ran, I bet we could always be together.
But we have nowhere to run.
Yeah.
Just
I
steal
guess you're
Axel's lines.
What's important isn't that we hang out with each other every day.
As long as we keep each other in our thoughts, we'll never be apart, right? We've got it memorized, Axel.
Good.
Finally somebody does.
I'll have these moments memorized for a long time. Forever.
Me too. Forever.
Sora.
I think it's the funniest fucking thing in the world that nobody
It appears we've
memorizes
come
that,
to a standstill.
like,
Yes.
Axel
This has gone on
goes
long enough.
ballet now,
Riku,
only now because it's
I think you
the
know
name
what
that he
needs
had
to be
before he
done.
died.
Right.
Just entirely goes across, like, against his thing. Not in... like, it's funny, but not in a way that
Looks
would be
like
funny
you've
for
meddled
a
again.
person that's a different
Sorry, did you say something?
The organization doesn't need both of them. Just one will suffice. Stop pretending. Think about that.
Roxas entered the lobby to see Axel. Xion and Xigbar conversing with Saïx. The unusual trio were about to head out on a mission. Roxas asked Saïx if he could take Xigbar's spot, but Saïx chided Roxas and all that stuff.
What a blast from the past!
Shion, stop!
Of all the faces, why do I look at her and see yours? Why
hey,
is it
big,
that you always
big
have to glare
weirdness.
at me like
Hey,
that?
there you go.
Shut
hey.
up!
Huh?
Not exactly spoilers, but very much a wait, why kind of
I'm
thing
sorry,
that a lot of people
Axel.
saw and were like, what the fuck? What do
What
you
are you
mean?
doing?
And yeah,
Please,
you're gonna have to.
let me go. I
you're gonna
have to
have to
do
wait
this,
to
or
find out
else.
what that means.
Just look. Please, Axel. You have to take care of Roxas.
But you'd be...
Yeah, it sure is.
Please. Thank you, Axel.
Explain yourself, Axel.
The old man needs to get his eye checked. She just got away.
I'll give him that. Can't toss the blame around.
And now we're left with the one we can't use.
Did something happen? Where's Shion?
Saïx being real rude.
She flew the
right
coop.
to Roxas's face.
Flamesy Locks here couldn't trouble himself to clip her wings.
Huh? What does he mean, Axel?
Your friend sat there sucking his thumb while Shion walked right off. I'm going back to my room.
Yeah, there is very much
What happened
specifically a
out there?
reason why
Nothing. Really?
Roxas looks the way that
Nothing?
he does.
Shion's gone. How can that be nothing?
It's just like Zigbar said. I just sat there sucking my thumb, watching Shion run away.
I'm asking you why you did that, and you
Oh,
know
dear.
it.
Shion is like a mirror that reflects you.
You're not making any sense.
Shion is a puppet created to duplicate your powers.
Are you nuts? Shion's a person, not a puppet.
She's a mirror that reflects you. And when I looked in the mirror, it wasn't you I saw.
Shion is Shion. You can't expect her to be me.
That's not what I mean. It was only a matter of time before someone broke the mirror.
You mean they have to destroy her? Answer me!
Roxas, if somebody doesn't, then you won't be you anymore.
I'll always be me. I'm still your best friend. Just like Shion is my best friend.
That's not it. You're missing the whole point, Roxas.
Forget this!
Roxas! I wish you'd understand, Roxas.
Riku.
Did you find the answer?
Yes, I certainly did. I'm on the verge of losing everything I care about. So please, please, Riku, tell me what I should do now.
Go to Twilight Town. You'll find a girl there named Namine.
Namine? What's she like?
You'll find out. I don't think you'll have trouble finding her.
All right. Thanks, Riku. Goodbye.
Oh, it's coming down.
Shion has disappeared yet again.
Do we know where she is headed?
It, not she, is a replica. Merely a puppet.
A puppet? What does that mean exactly?
A puppet is a puppet.
Talking about the replica program, isn't it obvious?
The what-ca?
Perhaps you care to enlighten us
Demi,
about this
so
pet
done.
project
Thank
of
you.
yours.
The purpose was to take a piece of the Keyblade wielder's memory and copy it, thus making his powers our own. This was one of several projects of ours being undertaken at Castle Oblivion. However, our efforts were severely derailed by Vexen's untimely demise. Needless to say, losing Vexen was not part of our plans. We were also caught off guard when this particular replica we called Shion formed an identity of its own.
No one at Castle Oblivion ever reported any instance where a replica formed its own identity.
Not true.
Do you concur, Axel?
Well, it's true that, like, it never got reported
Whatever
on,
the
but
puppet
hey...
may decide to do,
Uh-huh.
we can be certain it will no longer have an impact on our plans. Still, it knows our secrets. We need to shorten the leash, perhaps even tighten it.
What exactly do you...
Axel, the onus is on you to capture and bring
really
back
bad
Shion.
wig.
The escape was on your watch. I will overlook any
That's
nicks
really
or scratches. Just ensure she still functions
Ugh.
on arrival.
Why would you allow a deserter back? We should simply eradicate her.
It is not a deserter. It is just a flawed specimen that has wandered out.
Are we clear, Axel? Dismissed.
Bring her back alive. Is she a madness?
All this time, I've been talking to a puppet.
So now, we just sweep it up, huh? As if.
If only the whispers at the top carried to the bottom.
Axel,
Everybody
those
getting their
orders were
one-liners in.
absolute. Still here, Roxas? Proceed with your mission.
Shion is... She's not a puppet.
A puppet couldn't be part of the organization. Just count the seats here. We have and always will be 13.
Axel!
That wig,
Maybe it's
that
best
wig's also really bad.
if Shion never comes
Fuck.
back to the organization. Do you really have to do what Xemnas says?
If I don't, they'll eradicate me next.
In that case, can you at least try not to harm her?
That's up to her. Roxas, Shion is dangerous.
Dangerous?
Have you got all your strength back?
Not yet. How long have you known about her? Could it be that you've known about her for a long time and not told me anything?
Oh, hey, Mickey. The lighting there is super nice.
Riku!
Your Majesty.
Gosh, have I been worried about you? Where have you been all this time?
I've been...
You're not gonna ask about how he turned into...
searching for a way to conquer the darkness within me. While we wait for Sora to awaken.
The way you looked.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm getting the hang of keeping the darkness under control.
And Sora, did something go wrong with fixing all his memories?
There's a reason the organization has been quiet since our battle at Castle Oblivion. And now I know it's not because a depletion in members had made them weak. Taking Sora's memory apart, piece by piece, was only the first step in what they were trying to do at Castle Oblivion. And I think they needed more time to fix his memory.
You know, you and me were both looking into what the organization was up to. But what I saw didn't look like much. Almost like they're trying to buy some time.
Right. Sora's memories are what they're after. And they needed all this time, until now, to absorb every piece of it.
Huh?
The process of putting his memory back together has gone nowhere. They have what's most precious to Sora, his memories of Kairi.
Well, then you have to let me help. Maybe I could get the memories back.
I've got that covered, Your Majesty. I mean, Mickey. Instead, I want to ask you for a favor.
What would that be?
I have to face one of the organization's members soon. I might not survive the fight. And if I do, it might be because I gave in to the darkness. That means you're the only one who will be there for Sora, Donald, and Goofy. The only one who can guide them when they awaken.
Riku.
Promise me, Mickey. When our friends wake up, you have to be there to help them out.
I promise, Riku.
Xion. Replica program. Xion was a puppet, made to replicate my powers. The Keyblade's powers. When Xion left the organization, Axel didn't stop her.
Doing a big think.
Like he wanted her to go. Axel's probably known about Xion for some time now, but has kept it from me. Xion and I are both special nobodies.
I don't know how much more there is, but...
Xion was a replica.
Probably just a little bit more.
A puppet. What about me? Am I a puppet too?
Yeah, kinda.
Xemnas said Sora was what connects her and me. But who is Sora?
He's just somebody, doofus.
And who am I supposed to be?
You're Sora's nobody, doofus.
Axel. If he's hiding things from me about Xion, what could he be hiding about me? Axel.
You know what's...
Hey, Roxas.
So funny about Roxas?
Did you find
Sora
Xion
has all
you know
of
it isn't
one
gonna be
brain
that
cell,
easy.
and Roxas has 2.
I suppose not.
How did that happen?
Have you known
How did he get more?
about Xion this whole time?
No, not the whole time.
Since when then?
I can't exactly remember when.
Didn't get it memorized, huh? Axel, Who am I really? I'm special like Shion, I know that. But the organization wanted me out of the picture. Am I right?
Yeah, they did.
I guess it's 'cause Shion copied my powers and the Keyblade's powers. And they didn't need me anymore. And Axel, I guess you felt the same way.
You're wrong there. You'll always be my best friend.
Best friends are supposed to be honest with each other. Who am I, Axel? Xemnas says me and Shion are connected to each other through Sora. I don't even know a Sora. Am I a puppet like Shion?
You're different from Shion.
Then why do...
Finding out the truth doesn't always work out for the best.
What makes you so sure about that? I have the right to know the truth. How did I even get here? Why am I so special? Where did I learn how to use the Keyblade? I hardly know who I am. What is so wrong with wanting some answers?
Roxas.
I need to know, Axel. Please. Who am I?
You've just got to trust me, Roxas.
I don't. I can't.
Roxas.
Somebody knows where I came from. If I can't get answers here, I'll get them somewhere else. That'll be the person I trust.
Yeah, Roxas is acting his ass off here. That's for big sure.
I tried. But I have to find out about myself. There's no reason for me to be here anymore.
I should probably wear headphones less often, but I don't have a speaker system currently, so that's a problem.
Your mind's made up?
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization. You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you.
No one would miss me.
That's not true. I would.
Unfortunately, my TV is not terribly good with being speakers at the moment. At a certain point, it starts like having like a weird feedback loop.
Nice to meet you.
That goes
Yeah.
through it. And I'm not sure why.
Naminé, are you able to see my face?
Yes.
Then what do you think I should do?
What do you want to do?
At first, I just wanted to be with Roxas and Axel forever. But then I started to realize that my memories, well, these aren't really even mine, are they?
Alright.
You're not Sora, and
I will
you're not
see
Roxas.
you
You're
later,
Kairi
Adrian.
as Sora remembers her.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out.
As I
You're
remember
very
more of my
lovely,
past,
as
the more I
always.
feel the need to go back where I came from. What should I do to go back?
So you're going back to Sora? If you return your memories to him, then you will disappear. In exchange for not having your own memory, you're connected through others' memories. So when you disappear, no one will remember you. There won't be any you to remember. For all the powers I possess, I can't keep even one piece of the memory called you connected.
I know, I'm ready. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I also know that Roxas should be going back with me. But I don't think he would understand. Not yet.
I know. Roxas can't feel Sora just yet.
Naminé, will you please watch over Roxas once I'm gone? You won't be alone. I asked someone else, too. There just isn't anything else I can do.
All right. Thank you. Well, if you're ready, let's go see Sora.
Naminé, it's them. The organization has found us. They're almost here. This blasted puppet led them right to our doorstep.
God, shut up.
See what you get for trusting it.
I can handle this.
Wait! Xion!
I want...
Why do I always get stuck with the icky jobs?
To shut the fuck up. I want Ansem the Wise to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Ansem.
Axel.
Xion, what are you gonna do?
I've decided that I have to go back to where I belong.
Well, to be honest, I always felt that was best right from the very beginning. But you know, it still really bugs me. Something about this just stinks.
It's for the good of everyone.
But how do you know that? Everybody thinks they're right.
This is right.
They're gonna destroy you!
Please don't hold back, Axel. Promise.
What's your problem? You both think you can do whatever you want.
Man.
I'm sick of it. Go on, you just keep running. But I'll always be there to bring you back!
Man, what a good line.
Why you gotta cause me so much trouble?
Semnis, fuck off. Oh boy.
Where did I think I could go? What a joke.
Xion!
Thank you.
Roxas, I'm out of time.
So...
Even if I'm not ready, I have to make this choice. You have poured so many memories into me, given me so much, that I feel like I'm about to overflow. Look at me, Roxas. Who do you see? If you see somebody else's face, a
boy's face, then that means I'm almost ready. This puppet will have to play her part. Roxas, this is him. It's Sora.
It's very weird.
You're next, Roxas. I have to make you a part of me too. Don't you see? This is why I was created.
So then a boss fight happened, and...
Who are you? Again?
Yeah, like,
it's weird.
A boss fight just happened.
I feel like I'm forgetting something
like,
really important.
Fucking don't worry about it, a boss fight happened.
You'll be better off now, Roxas.
You just fight the final boss and they skip all of it. You don't even get to see it.
Am I?
Oh no, here comes the line.
The one who did this to you?
No. It was my choice to go away now. Better that than to do nothing and let Xemnas have his way. I belong with Sora. And now I am going back to be with him. Roxas, I need you to do me a favor. All those hearts that I've captured, Kingdom Hearts, set them free.
Kingdom Hearts? Free them?
It's too late for me to undo my mistakes. But you can't let Xemnas have Kingdom Hearts. You can't. Goodbye, Roxas. See you again. I'm glad I got to meet you. Oh, and of course, Axel too. You are both my best friends. Never forget. That's the truth.
No!
Don't say the line.
Xion! Who else will I have ice cream with?
Oh man. Don't say it. Now she's the ice cream.
Xion.
How did this happen? Hmm?
Hey, we did it. And then pretty much everything that we saw in regards to the secret ending and stuff with Riku and Roxas and all that happens right now. remembers. And Riku remembers.
Who are you? What does it matter? I'm here for you.
Why are you trying to stop me?
Because I want back the rest of Sora's memories.
Sora? Enough about Sora!
You have some kind of plan?
I'll set Kingdom Hearts free. Then everything will be the way it was. She'll come back. And the three of us can be together again.
You mean Shion? It's a struggle just to remember the name now. Either way, I can't let you go doing anything crazy.
I'm freeing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm going to find Sora. I want Shion back. I want my life back!
If you try and make contact with Kingdom Hearts, the last thing you'll get is your life back. The organization will destroy you.
Enough!
Why? Why do you have the Keyblade?
Shut up!
Wow. I can tell this is a video because even on the stream itself, on the fucking video itself over here, there were encoding issues.
Why don't you quit?
Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
So it's true. You really are his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about? I am me. Nobody else.
Riku, please! You have to stop him!
How many times do I have to beat you?
All right. You've left me with no other choice.
What?
I have to release the power in my heart. The dark power that I've been holding back.
Still super lame.
If it changes me forever.
Saw this scene yesterday, still super lame as a lie. Oh, welcome back, Come Guardian.
I have accepted it.
Oh man.
fact is, he could feel Sora.
Oh, he told you how he felt, did he? Ridiculous. Nobody cannot feel anything.
That's not
If he had met
true.
Sora, things might have been different.
The more that I hear that, the more upset that I get because it's so bullshit. This entire game was done for the fact of saying that that idea
Roxas,
is bullshit.
don't be sad. I came from you and Sora. I am you, the same way that I am Sora. You'll forget me, but the memories themselves will never go away. Memories of you and me will always be together, forever inside him.
And then we swing back around to the start of Kingdom Hearts 2. Effectively.
Another dream about him.
Maybe today we'll finally hit the beach.
Okay, now I gotta shut off the music again because I'll get in trouble. I'll bring it down to like here. Bring it down to like here and they'll probably be fine. So
Days to go, and then my summer vacation's over.
So like this story is important, sort of. It is important to show off a certain thing that is important to Birth by Sleep, for sure, but it came in pretty late. And it also was important to establish a lot of characters that weren't established beforehand. And it shows off Xion, who is a character that I like. But I can't say that I was all that sad, because I wasn't a huge fan of this game to begin with. And it felt like, to me, and this is something that I felt like for a while that got basically confirmed, is that eventually everybody's gonna come back. And I felt like that for sure for a good while since finding out anything about Birth by Sleep. And that was like way back in the day. Way back in the day. It's been like 10 years, like it was pointed out earlier. So the thing is that like I had a bit of a hard time feeling all that worried about the character, because I was sure that, yeah, she'd come back in 3, or eventually, if nothing else. And yeah, pretty much that's how I felt, and that's basically what's happening. Like, the whole thing for Kingdom Hearts 3 is evening the odds and getting back all these characters that are supposed to be the big deals, and she's probably part of them, part of the group. That being said, I think that she's actually one of the Xehanorts. So we're gonna have to see how that goes. But probably the thing there as well is getting a lot of the Xehanorts back as well. Because most of them are alright people. Demyx is fine. He's a good boy. Syx is alright. He's probably good. In life. Probably. But, yeah, like I said before, this is one of the games that, or rather the game, that kind of made me feel like, I can probably skip a lot of the stuff in regards to the spin-off games for Kingdom Hearts. Especially being that it came out at pretty much the same time as, Birth by Sleep. These, like, this game and Birth by Sleep had effectively the same release window. And that both gave me the feeling of, I have to pick one. And I picked this one, and I was like, oh, this is how it's gonna be? Okay. Maybe I don't really need to look into it all that much. I was a fool. Very much so, but by and large, this game didn't add a whole lot. It didn't feel like it added a whole lot. It was mostly really good for character development and characters getting more play. I feel like the main thing that it did was, like, it helped out Axel's character a lot. It established his character way more than it did in 2. In any of the games that he's in, really. But yeah, that's it. That's the movie. And it looks like my summer vacation is over. Say the line. Secret reports have been unlocked. Press triangle while in Roxas's diary to switch between entries in secret reports and Roxas's diary. So Roxas's diary was a thing in this game. I'd want to continue. Yeah, nope. Okay. Want to go to extras. Then I go to this. And so the diaries were a thing. There is a lot to read. Sometimes not actually a whole lot, but sometimes a decent amount. And then there's this. So the secret reports are a separate thing entirely, which also is a lot. And they're not super they're cool, but like it's way too much. They're like there's Roxas's diary and the secret reports are Shionne's. That's basically it. But yes, I have some people that I would like to thank. Thank you all for coming, by the way. That is also a very important thing, and a very important thing to thank. But I have some patrons that I would like to thank. Very much so. I would like to thank Alexis Taylor, Jackson Marshall, Kuiper Nebula, Manda, and Papa Juiz, all for being wonderful, wonderful patrons. And that's about it. That's about it, actually. That was the stream. Probably gonna start Birth by Sleep tomorrow. For right now, though, we're ending the stream, and I will see you all sometime soon. This has been rad. I hope that you have a good day. I hope that you have a good night. I hope that you have a good whenever you're listening to or watching this. Goodbye now. Bye now, bye. Bye now, see ya. See ya, bye.